What is up, Scorpio? Welcome to your general timeless reading. These are timeless, so whenever you see this is when it's most meant for you. These are general as well, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placement on my channel. And yeah, if you want a personal reading or Reiki session, my name's Jordyn. I'm a master Reiki practitioner. You can go ahead and book your session down below through my website in the description box. I also have a promo code going on for all my services through the month of May, so go ahead, take advantage of that. If you want a free 15-minute reading, check out Patreon. That's where I have that offer up for select tiers on that platform. I also do the monthly readings, energy shift readings, moon cycle readings, and weekly Patreon-only videos on that platform. I'll take those monthlies and I put them on Vimeo for you guys to purchase your individual monthly as well if you would rather do that. So like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow, and hit that notification bell so you can see when I post and when I go live. Let's get into it, Scorpio. Let's see what goodies we got for you guys. I'm definitely going to be using beautiful creatures for you. This is my Scorpio deck. There's something about this deck that every time I do a Scorpio reading, I'm like, beautiful creatures. So let's see what's going on for Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let's start, how do you say that word? Commemorate. Took me a second. I definitely almost just tripped over my tongue. That's her tradition as well. We have the Empress in reverse as the first card out, and the Queen of Wands. Libra, Taurus, Venusian energy with the Empress. Queen of Wands is Aries energy. Also Leo for me as a reader. I feel like there's a lack of trust between these two feminine energies. I feel like the Empress is actually very closed off to the Queen of Wands. This could be mother to child, but this could also be like a friendship. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but it can be. Energy is not gender, just be mindful of that. Empress in reverse is someone who gives to their detriment, but it could also be an Empress who doesn't feel in their power anymore. Like if you're someone who typically feels very abundant, very attractive, and lately you feel very drained and depleted, which are basically synonyms, very drained and not capable of manifesting in your typical manner. It's almost, I feel like there's almost blame being put on this Queen of Wands. It's very strange. I just feel kind of like resentment between these two energies, like tension. I'll say tension. Tell me more about Scorpio. Messages. Okay. We have the World in reverse. Okay, so we're in a karmic cycle. Eight of Swords and Justice in reverse. Yeah, so we're in a karmic cycle. These two people probably have a lot of power struggles in between them. The World in reverse is Saturn, Capricorn energy. Eight of Swords is Gemini energy, and Justice is Libra energy. This feels like it could be parent to child with the Empress. Empress's mother in tarot. It could be parent to child. It could also just be two feminine energies that are friends or co-workers. It could be romantic partners. Just take it as it resonates. But with the World in reverse, this is a cycle that's been going on repeatedly. And the Eight of Swords is kind of like stuck in our heads. Analysis paralysis, but it's also self-imprisonment, like overthinking the situation. So you might be dwelling on how things aren't fair or how this person did you wrong, etc., etc. I kind of feel like that's the Empress, and that's what's taking the Empress's energy away. They need to pull their energy back to themselves. I feel like they're giving too much power to the situation. And with the moon there, wow, followed by the sun, followed by the Hierophant and the Two of Cups in reverse. So you have feminine, masculine energy, followed by spirituality, with my card of alignment with the Two of Cups in reverse, out of alignment. So literally, this Empress is out of alignment because they need to learn a lesson about balancing their masculine and feminine. Because right now, they're sitting in a lot of distorted feminine energy by leaking their power to another individual. AKA, practice shielding. Practice affirming to yourself, their shit is their shit and my shit is my shit, basically, right? Not verbatim that, but like, I protect my energy. I understand that everybody is on their own path. I understand that everybody has their own struggles. I allow stress, anxiety, and fear to pass with ease. I am not going to allow myself to leak my energy to another individual. I'm not going to allow another person's emotions or actions influence my attitude in my day. I am happy, I am healthy, I am abundant, and I am attracting everything that I need and more into my life, right? I am always working through positivity, love, and gratitude. Affirmations like that will help you raise your frequency. I'm not saying you gotta be love, light, and positivity all the time, because you're human. You're allowed to feel what you feel. But don't sit in this. This feels like someone who's sitting in a lot of anger towards this person. They're giving their power to this person. Don't do that, because you're doing yourself an injustice. Let's do spellcasters. Show me what I most need to see for Scorpio. Show me what I most need to see for Scorpio. Why is the moon here in the overall? Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Pentacles. I kind of feel like, this honestly feels like, after everything I've done for you, after everything I've built for you and everything that I've invested in, this is how you're going to treat me. It kind of feels like that. It kind of feels like looking at the Queen of Wands, the Empress looking at the Queen of Wands, and feeling as if they failed. Like, I tried to build something stable. It feels like a lot of distortion. And I don't think that's how the Queen sees it. Bottom of the deck is the Tower, right? Yeah. Let's look at the Empress. Because the Page is like my self-reflector card, but the Seven of Pentacles is an energy of failure. So let's look at the Empress. The Ten of Cups and the Star in reverse. This Empress doesn't feel appreciated. Oh, that's really sad. But it makes sense, because Empress in reverse is my giving to your detriment card. That kind of hurts my heart. That hurts my heart a lot. Empress in reverse is giving to the detriment, because an Empress upright is the mother in tarot. It's a very nurturing, motherly, giving, generous energy, but they also know how to give to self, right? When you have an Empress in reverse, it's, sorry, all of a sudden, as soon as I got to this, like, my entire, like, back and spine just, like, shot up through my crown, and I was like, oh my gosh, we just hit the nail on the head. It's just a lot. It's a lot. And my whole, like, it just up and down, my whole back, and I'm like, holy moly. So I just, like, ground myself real quick. If you ever want to know how to ground yourself, like, really, really quick, like, touching your tongue to the roof of your mouth and like doing Kegels. I know it sounds really funny, especially if you're a dude watching this. But for women, I actually learned that when I was getting my Reiki certification. It's going to ground your energy really quickly. But that's why I also keep my feet like barefoot and I keep them flat on the floor throughout my readings. Because when you take on too much energy, you're not supposed to be a vessel of energy during readings. You're supposed to allow it to pass through you, right? So that's what that was. It was just like surging up my spine, and I was like, we gotta push that down. Anyway, Empress in reverse, given to your detriment. Ten of Cups, they have a lot of love for this queen. That's why I think it's more so parent to child, or it's a very close relation of some sort. With the Star in reverse, it's kind of like a missed opportunity. Like, I just wanted the opportunity for our relationship to grow. It really feels like they see it as a missed opportunity because they're about to dip out because they don't feel appreciated. I feel like this queen's kind of like oblivious, or they're putting on this front of they don't care, but they do care. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. They're like, I'm dropping it. It's really not that big of a deal. I feel like they assume the queen's blowing it out of proportion, but they're not. We have Strength, the Four of Swords in reverse, Death card, and the Page of Wands. Oh. Alright. This queen might have a tendency to play into mind games or power struggles and instead of humbling themselves and kind of owning their actions at times. Page of Wands in reverse is the mind game card to me with death. That's a habit that they need to heal, and the universe is literally supporting them on having the strength to heal that aspect of themselves, because that's where the transformation needs to occur, right? Because that's wounded child energy. They have a habit of being manipulative and or playing a lot of mind games in this dynamic with the queen. And with the Hermit on the bottom of the deck, that's what they need to go within and fix within themselves. So let's look at the World. I'm not going to take those because I just don't like how they popped out so quick. It was just because I grabbed the deck too aggressively. Let's look at the World. Yeah, because this isn't done yet between these two. Now we have a masculine energy, King of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and the Devil. That's her association. I feel like this is the father, right? The masculine energy. I feel like this King of Pentacles is actually associated with the Empress. I kind of feel like it might be a partner. With the Six of Wands and the Devil though, this might speak to codependency, honestly. And the Ten of Pentacles, yeah, it's definitely a partnership. This is a family dynamic. This is definitely a family dynamic. King of Pentacles is mini Emperor to me. It's also very like father, authority figure. The Six of Wands, I feel like they almost are like rallying the troops, like, hey, let's overcome this. I can't deal with the drama anymore. They want to address the toxicity of the dynamic because they're aware that this cycle is like continuous over and over and over. This person's very, it's almost like they're the bystander. It's kind of like they're pulling the queens and the queen and the empress together, and it's like intervention. I feel like the king is in charge of orchestrating this intervention per se, right? Because they want to heal the situation, because they recognize the toxicity with the devil there. Let's look at the Eight of Swords. Actually, let's get one more on the world. There's something more on the world. Yeah, Page of Cups, World in reverse. So you guys know me. If I have the same card on top of the same card, it's validation for me as a reader that the channel message is correct. So with the World in reverse on top of the World in reverse, it's correct so far. The Page of Cups, they want these two, they want the Empress and the Queen, the King does, wants them to openly communicate vulnerably about how they feel, because it's actually blocking, yeah, with the Queen of Cups in reverse, there's a lot of emotional shutdown energy. Both feminine energies are basically running from the situation, and it's stopping the dynamic from moving forward in a healthy manner. So yeah, they're basically having an intervention. Let's look at the Eight of Swords. Five of Pentacles in reverse. This could feel like this is somebody kind of dwelling on how someone hasn't been there to support them. It doesn't feel in the sense of like true abandonment. For some of you, it might be true abandonment. Again, it's a general reading, so keep that in mind. But it's almost like someone's replaying over and over like scarcity mindset or limiting beliefs, or how someone, it feels more like betrayal, like a Five of Swords rather than a Five of Pentacles, to be honest. Nine of Cups in reverse, and there's like a big stack, so I'm not taking that. This really hurt somebody's heart space. With the Nine of Cups in reverse, I don't know why I feel this more so with the Empress. I really do. I feel like the Empress feels rejected. It feels more like betrayed because not being appreciated. I feel like they might be dwelling on that. Not saying that they're wrong for feeling how they feel, but sitting in that energy for too long is not healthy for this Empress alone or the dynamic, right? This Empress is doing themselves an injustice. And speaking of justice, let's go ahead and look at justice in reverse. Hey, baby girl. Five of Wands. Yeah, it's the fighting, the drama, the conflict. Empress. Yeah. And the Knight of Swords, Two of Swords, Judgment in reverse, and the Moon. Yeah, Chariot. It's the Empress. The Empress feels like they haven't been treated fairly. They feel like they've fought and they've tried to communicate and do everything they can to hold together a Ten of Cups. And I feel as if now their heart space has shut down and they feel like they've lost this Ten of Cups with this Queen of Wands, right? And it's kind of like they're trying to walk away. Like I feel like they're at the point where, okay, well, I'm tapped out. Two of Swords is like, I've made the decision. I'm taking a different path. Like you're not meant to be in my life right now, right? It kind of feels like that. Bottom of the deck is the Chariot, which is moving in a new direction, followed by the Hangman, which is a dark night of the soul. So they're most likely going to start integrating their shadow. Three of Cups in reverse is obviously they're not very happy about this decision, but it's all coming from a distorted masculine energy. So honestly, both these queens have a lot of distortion they have to work through, because the Empress, it could also simply be that it's not happening on the Empress's time. And they might be jumping ship a little too quickly with the Emperor in reverse, right? And this Queen of Wands also needs to heal their wounded child. But the thing about soulmate connections and really strong connections in general, when we separate energetically, it gives us energetic space to heal. So like the sponge theory, you're squeezing a sponge so tight, it's never going to expand. You need to give it space. You need to give it room to expand, to take its original form, the form it's supposed to be in. This Empress is supposed to be an Empress upright. She needs to take space to become that Empress again. This Queen of Wands needs to upgrade to an Empress herself so they can be on the same wavelength, the same frequency. She needs space to evolve, right? Okay. Scorpio, this is what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you want a personal reading to look into your own situation, go ahead, book it down below through my website. There is a discount code on the site through the end of May for you guys. If you want a free 15-minute reading, check out Patreon. Also, check out Vimeo if you want access to the monthly readings. Like, share, subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow. And hit that notification bell to see when I post and when I go live. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.